What's going on, Fritz fam? Our last stop in Brisbane, Australia, Smith's Aquarium, who's been here for quite some time, I think like 30, 40 years. A lot of cool things to show you in this shop right here. Let's go. Oh, you gotta push. Yeah. All right, Andrew.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
The place looks awesome.
Thank you.
How's your day been?
Pretty busy. Yeah. A bit
Yeah?
short staff today, so we're running around like madmen.
Yeah, and you're in your final hour.
Yes. Well, actually, we're closed. You're late, but that's right. I'll let you in anyway.
Definitely want to check this shop out, be able to show it to the Fritz fam, because this is a really cool store.
Thank you. I'll show you around.
It's all fresh water, right?
Yes, all fresh water.
And lots of cool aquascaping stuff.
Yep.
Well, first, actually, you have this, like,
It's just our, I guess...
stair-step aquarium here.
yeah, it's a bread and butter plant.
All one
and
filtration
we
system
restock it
here?
every week, so...
On the
It
floor?
is, yeah.
Yep.
It's got our axolotls down there too.
Oh, you do got some axolotls.
Nice and cool in here.
What I like about this right away is just how colorful everything is here. And it's just packed. So,
Yeah.
so many fish.
Yeah, I mean, we get fish in every week pretty much, heaps of stuff. I get bored, so I'm always trying to find something new,
Yeah.
something exciting that we can get in store. And
Well, it all looks like immaculately clean. I can see you've got lots of colorful peacocks here.
mostly African, most of this wall, I think
Yeah.
pretty much Malawi up to about here.
And how popular are African cichlids here in Australia?
Pretty popular. They were a lot more popular before aquascaping took over and shrimp
Yeah.
and plants and all that. But there's still a lot of people that love the African for the colour, and they're exciting fish. But,
So it's
we
not-
love them too. So.
It's not just saltwater that's taking a bit of a hit in popularity due to aquascaping.
Yep.
It's cichlids,
It's not just saltwater.
almost everything.
Some of the cichlids and other things too. It's
Check those out, and take a look at these trophies to boys.
that's sort of their juvenile colours. Some of them are just starting to transition to the adult coloration with the yellow band and the blue face. I think we'd sell more if they kept the juvenile pattern for their whole life.
Yeah, that starry look too.
Yeah, they've got some more trophies down here. Maliros, which is just a red one.
Oh yeah.
There's so many trophies. I used to be obsessed with trophies.
I like their rounded face. Kind of
Yeah.
like a Frenchie or something. These are super cool looking. You see their face?
They really start to look good after about 3 years when they get big.
Check out these frontoses, Eddie. I've always loved these. This has always been my favorite cichlid. They just look so cool.
They're a lot calmer too when you have a group of them. They're schooling fish in the wild, so they're very deep in the lake, so they tend to spook easily when you have a couple. So if you've got a big enough tank to have a few, get a heap of them.
That's
Got our rainbowfish. It's sort of the next section along here. There's catfish
rainbows
everywhere.
are extremely popular because tropical community fish. You can keep them with discus. You can keep them with
they're
with,
so versatile. And they never cause any trouble. They just look pretty and
nice.
don't
and
eat your
peaceful.
plants. And we like grape
Both
rainbowfish.
Monties, Niguinis, turquoise, and then these here, your clown loaches. Those can pretty much go almost everywhere as well, right?
Yeah, well, great with African tanks, kick snails down, great with rainbows, great with
Good
just
colours.
about anything. Maybe not in a tank with soil. We had a lady donate one the other day that's just about 26 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
up in one of our displays. Oh, you might not find it.
No, you gotta see these way up there. There
Down the end there.
There they are. Oh, there's some
Yeah.
full-grown.
I couldn't tell you which one it is.
Those
but
Monties.
yeah.
There you go. Let me check these out. Now,
Well, there's some big bosunai up there. Yeah.
I was here just briefly right when we landed, and we had to make a quick stop here to grab some things. But I noticed right away when we walk in all these massive aquariums up at the top, and I just thought, how do they catch fish out of there?
Well-
Can you tell me what that's like?
We try not to if we can avoid it. People always want to buy them, but we usually don't. Sometimes when we shut a tank down, we'll sell everything out of there, but
Right.
we usually bring it down. Sometimes people they have to have it, so we do it with great difficulty.
I've never seen the big tanks up at the top like that, but it almost makes sense because generally these bigger aquariums like this, the fish are very hard to catch. It's mainly for display purposes, to show you kind of how these fish look as they grow.
It's also I think there's a huge silver shark there, so
Yeah.
so many people want to put them in a 30-litre tank, so I can go, well,
Yeah, there you go.
that's why you shouldn't put one in a 30-litre tank.
And then you've got that massive arowana there.
So that's a Saratoga like hardy. They, I guess overseas they call them the southern Australian arowana, I would assume. So there's two species in Australia. Like hardies, kind of a little bit further north of here, but they're stocked in a lot of impoundments around here.
Absolutely.
And then you get the Jardini, which lives in New Guinea as well. That they're a bit harder to get at the moment. They're a lot meaner.
Yeah. Tell me about the care of these stingrays. You know, what size aquarium? What are you feeding them?
So big tanks, we would sort of recommend like an 8x3 ideally, or bigger. So if you want to actually have females and males together, bigger. Like we got customers with 10x3s, 10x4s. You need to be able to separate them if you're going to have boys and girls. So most people are better off just getting a single male and get away with a bit smaller tank, maybe a 6x2.5. But inevitably, I mean, they're big fish, so
they gotta go.
A lot of waste. They eat a lot, so you got to have really good filtration and be prepared to do the water changes. So we mainly feed them pellets, so it's easier for our customers. But we'll mix it up with like prawns, shrimp, chopped up fish. Like they'll eat mostly protein, so pretty much all protein, mollusks, that sort of stuff.
I'm going to move on through the fish here. They have so many more, but what I wanted to get you over to was they have a second room over here where they have an aquascaping table and a very amazing planted aquascaped tank here. You can see that they have the tubs of all the different type of rock here. And if you are considering a aquarium and you wanted to kind of figure out what you wanted to do, you could probably take your rock here. I did this a lot when I was working in the retail store. I would bring over the carts because I didn't have an aquascaping table, and I would just kind of scape out a scape for my customer, and they would take all sorts of pictures of it and try to set it back up exactly that way. Like, how popular is this thing?
It's awesome. Like, we sell a lot more rocks because of it, a lot more driftwood. People, they measure out their tank and just start playing. So some people are here for like hours and hours and agonizing over the perfect stick.
Rocks?
Yeah.
Do they ever have you come and set up their scape?
Yeah, look, sometimes we'll come and help out and we'll set something up and
so send them home with the whole package. They take pictures of everything so they can try to set it up exactly how you had it?
They do, and sometimes they'll actually put stickers on their rocks. It never goes back together the same way when they get it home, but...
Well, this is the last thing I was going to talk to you about. I know it's the end of the day, and I've got some stuff I want to do with Fritz and Matthew Maines, and so then I'll let you off the hook. Very special thing that I'm going to be doing for you on the next two videos. We had Fritz here with us here in Brisbane, and we also had Matthew Maines, two #1 in the world aquascapers. Fritz in 2015, 2016, Matthew Maines in 2022. Lucky enough to spend the week with them this week, but I would like you to tell me about this aquarium here and a little bit about your
Yes, so a couple of years ago we were really lucky enough to have Harry Razio. He came here and did the hardscape for us. So he knocked that up in just a couple of hours, and then
that took him 2 hours. That was it.
Yeah,
it's just amazing how they once they kind of got their style, they just worked through it so fast.
Yeah, they just know what goes where, and
he signed the
it's amazing to watch. Yeah, he signed it for us, and then we had it dry for ages because just flat out, and we didn't get a chance to fill it up. A gentleman, a friend of mine called Ludo, came in, sort of sells us some plants. So he came and did a lot of the planting, and I did a little bit to help him. And then since then, I've been maintaining it, and some needleleaf Java fern, which I love. Needleleaf, it's just awesome. This is like a micro Java fern, just some Anubias nana. This is like a little tiny crypt parva, I believe. And then we've got a few different booster philandras. I'm probably not going to remember all their names, but they've been really cool. And
then you're doing CO2 in this aquarium.
Yes, we're injecting it into two places. A little wave maker pushing it around. It's turned off now because the lights are getting close to the time when they'll shut off. It's all automatic. So.
And what lighting are you running on here?
So these are the Diamax Rex lights. Mm-hmm. They're not like crazy expensive high end. They work really well on this sort of tank.
I heard that they were named the Rex light because they devour the competition.
Yes. We made that up the other day.
That's why it's called direct slate. It devours the competition just like that. Well, it looks fantastic. Looks like you just got some tetras in here.
Yeah, so we've got some green
surveys,
neons. These are a new one.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before.
Yeah, so we got them as super blue emperor tetras. They're stunning, like this purple.
Yeah, I saw it right away. Zooms on those.
So they're very new. I believe, I'm assuming they're like a line-bred Kerry tetra maybe, but I don't actually know much about them.
But this aquarium looks fantastic. I really appreciate you walking me through. How long has this Smith's been around? How many years?
The shop's been here for over 30 years.
Right here in this place.
It's sort of moved around slightly in the complex here, but pretty much here, yeah. I've been here for about 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook and Smith's Aquarium.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming.
I appreciate you waiting for me to get here so I can.
You gotta buy something now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put it all on the Fritz card. So, Mike, I'm headed back with some. I can't take the fish home, really. I guess. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions for Smiths, definitely comment down below on this thread. I'll make sure that Andrew gives it a check. Definitely like and subscribe, hit that little notification button so you are notified when we drop a new video, which should be weekly. And until then, smelled it.